Residents in a Port St. Lucie neighborhood opened their doors last night to find a young boy holding a gun. Now the boy's 20-year-old brother is behind bars, accused of putting him up to it and putting the BB gun in the child's hands. News Channel 5's Marci Gonzalez is covering St. Lucie County. She is live along Southwest McIntosh Street, where neighbors, police, and the boy's father, I understand, Marci, are trying to figure out why he did it.
Yeah, Kelly, and I actually got to speak with that 4-year-old boy just a little while ago, and he laughed while he talked about what happened here in his neighborhood last night. That's because he says he thought he was playing a game with his brother with a water gun. He had no idea it was actually a BB gun and that he was putting himself and his neighbors here in so much potential danger.
It looks like the real thing, especially when it's pointing at you as you open your front door.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Even crazier, police say this BB gun was in the hands of a 4-year-old boy, knocking door to door in his Port St. Lucie neighborhood.
Say, what happened? You with the gun? He say, ha 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 ha.
But neighbors were not laughing, especially when they claimed they saw the boy's 20-year-old brother, Shanito Howard, was behind it all.
The boy would go to the door, and when somebody opened the door, then the man would come around the corner and, oh, I told you not to do that.
Neighbor Stacy Tomasio says it was all a tactic for Howard to distract residents so he could peek into their vehicles.
It's scary. They're obviously scoping out the neighborhood. I mean, they went house to house.
But the young boy claims it was all just a game.
What did he tell you to do?
Not to stick them up.
He told you to stick them up?
The 4-year-old's father, who wouldn't allow us to show his face on camera, says the only explanation is an apparent mental illness that began surfacing in the older brother in the past few months.
When acting strange, a lot of times you got issues.
And while he was only slightly concerned before, he says this situation was certainly enough to change that.
Yeah, it scares me.
A scare for this father, and maybe more so for these still stunned neighbors.
You don't give a child that age a gun, number one, whether it's a toy or not.
And Shanito Howard is in the St. Lucie County Jail this evening, charged with child abuse and neglect. His mother tells me that once he's released, they hope to have him put into some kind of an institution. If that doesn't happen, she says they still will not allow him to be near his 4-year-old brother. Meanwhile, DCF is investigating. We're live in Port St. Lucie. Marci Gonzalez, WPTV News Channel 5.